Learning objectives. At the end of this topic, you will be able to convert fractions to decimals of tenths, hundredths, tenths and hundredths. Convert fractions of thousands to decimal numbers. Convert decimal numbers to fractions. Rounding off decimal numbers to the nearest tenths, hundredths. Anu and her mother are visiting the Jawaharlal Nehru Stadium in Chennai. They came to watch the national level gymnastics competition.
Why did he say 8.7?
Anu, did you see a dot between the two numbers? Well, it is a decimal number. A decimal number is also a decimal fraction. We get decimal fraction from fractions with a denominator of 10. Instead of saying 8 and 7/10, we say 8.7. It means it is more than 8 but less than 9. 7/10 is 7/10, which is less than, it's not a whole number. When we add it to 8, it doesn't give us 9. This dot is there, it's more than 8 but less than 9.
In this competition, the lowest score is 7.5 and the highest score is 9.1.
Let's convert fractions to decimals. Look at this paper strip. Let's see how we can fold the paper strip into 10 equal parts. Then we open the paper strip. Look, there are 10 parts on the paper strip. This is one of the parts. In fraction, this part is 1/10 of the paper strip. In numerals, it's written as 0.1. We can also use a number line to show the decimal of fractions. The number line is divided into 10 parts. This number line shows any number from 0 to 1. Do you see that 0.1 is also 1 out of 10? So 0.1, when converted to fractions, will be 1/10 or 1/10.
Yes, Mom, I can see that. But I like to use paper strip. It's more fun and interesting.
Let's learn more. Look at this 100 block. It is 100 equal parts. Some parts of the block are colored. What is the fraction of the colored boxes? Click on the colored parts to find out. These colored parts are 3 out of 100. In fraction it is 3/100 or 3/100ths. How can we write this fraction as a decimal number? 3/100 is 3/100ths. Can be written as 0.03. We can use the number line to show decimal numbers. This number line is divided into 100 equal parts. This number line shows any numbers between 0 and 1. Look at this part of the number line. Which part of the number line shows 0.3? Click on the scale. This part shows 0.03, or in fraction, 3/100 or 3/100ths. Let's explore more.
Mom, 1.3 means 3 is 3/10. What is 1?
This is a mixed decimal number. The digit 1 is a whole number. One strip of paper equals 1. 3 parts out of 10 shows a fraction of 3/10. Therefore, it is 1/3/10 in total.
So 1.3 is 1/3/10 or 1 3/10.
Very good, Anu. You have learned to convert fractions of tenths and hundredths to decimal numbers and vice versa. Now let us discuss how to convert decimal numbers up to 3 decimal places to fractions. How to convert 0.125 to fraction. First, let us use diagrams to represent the fractions. This is 1000 square grid. These squares in red are 125 out of 1000. It can also be named as 125 thousandths. 125 thousandths is also 125 over 1000. So from the diagram we can see 125 thousandths is also 125 over 1 thousandths and can be expressed as 1 over 8. Let us look at the other way of converting fractions to decimal numbers. Look at this fraction. It is 368 over 1000. Let us use the long division method to convert the fractions to a decimal number. Write down the number sentence in a vertical form. 368 divided by 1000. Place the 0 with a decimal point at the quotient and 0 after the dividend. 3680 divided by 1000 is 3. Bring down 680. Add another 0 to 680. 6800 divided by 1000 is 6. Bring down 800 and add another 0 to 800. 8000 divided by 1000 is 8. So 368 divided by 1000 will give us 0.368. Children, you have learned to convert fraction thousands to decimals and vice versa with the help of a diagram and normal calculations. Now let us try to solve the problem. Convert 2 and 3 over 8 to decimal numbers. As a normal practice, we will divide 3 by 8 using the long division method to get the decimal. Write 0 and the decimal point and place 0 at the dividend. 8 times 3 is 24. Bring down 60. 8 times 7 is 56. Bring down 40. 8 times 5 is 40. So the answer expressed in decimal form would be 2.375. It is a decimal number with 3 decimal places. Round off 12.757 to the nearest tens place value. Children, we wish to round 12.757 off to the nearest tens place value. That means we only want one digit to appear after the decimal point. Remember when rounding off 12.757 to the nearest tens. Look at the digit in the hundredths place value. Check to see if the digit in the hundredths place value is 5 or greater than 5 or less than 5. In this case, the value of the digit in the hundredths place value is 5. Therefore, we add 1 to the tens place value, rounding up 7 to make it 8. Thus the answer is 12.8. Round off 0.3424 to the nearest thousands. Children, we wish to round off 0.3424 to the thousands. That means we only want 3 digits to appear after the decimal point. Remember, when rounding off 0.3424, look at the digit in the place value directly to the right of the thousands place, that is the 10,000s place. Check to see if the digit in the 10,000s place is 5, greater than 5 or less than 5. In this case, the value of the digit is 4. Therefore, we leave the thousands place as it is, and that is 2. Thus, the answer is 0.342. Round off 2.34 to the nearest tens place. Another way of rounding off the decimal numbers is by using number lines. Children, we can also round off using a number line. Draw a number line between 2 points, 3 and 2.4. The midline is 2.35. Now locate point 3, 4. Yes, 2.34 is before halfway between the 2 points 3 and 2.4. Therefore, use the 2.3 as the round-off number. What is the answer? The answer is 2.3. Round off 5.1468 to the nearest thousands. Draw a number line between 5.146 and 5.147. The midline is 5.1465. Note that 5.1468 is after halfway between 5.146 and 5.147. Therefore, use 5.147 as the round-off number. What's the answer? Yes, the answer is 5.147. Round off 5.3485 to the nearest tens place. Children, you may also use this method to round off the number. First, we determine the place value, which is the tens place. Then look at the digit to the right of the tens place value. If the digit is 5 or greater than 5, add 1 to the tens place value. If it's less than 5, maintain the value of the tens. What is the digit value in the hundreds place? Yes, the value is 4. It's less than 5. So keep the tens place value as 4. Children, you should remove all the digits to the right of the tens place value. The answer is 5.3. Round off 45.6457 to the nearest thousands place. Children, find the place value, which is the thousands place. The value is 5. Yes, look at the digit to the right of the place value. If the digit is 5 or greater, add 1 to the value digit. If less than 5, don't change the digit value. The value is 7, which is more than 5. So add 1 to the value. Now the place value digit is 6, that is 5 plus 1. Remove all the digits to the right of the place value digit. What's the answer? The answer is 45.646. Congratulations! You have learned convert fraction to decimals of tens, hundreds, tens and hundreds and vice versa. A decimal number is also a decimal fraction. We get decimal fractions from fractions with a denominator of 10. We can use the number line to show the decimal numbers or fraction. Congratulations! You have learned convert fractions of thousands to decimal numbers and vice versa. Remember, you can convert the fractions by using the 1000 square grid and also the long division method. Congratulations! You have learned round off decimal numbers to the nearest tenths, thousands. Remember, when rounding off the decimal numbers to the nearest tenths, look only for the digits in the place directly to the right of the tens place, that is, the hundreds place. Check to see if the digits in the hundreds place is 5 or greater or less than 5. If the digits in the hundreds place is 5 or more, add 1 to the tens place to the nearest thousands. When rounding off a decimal number, look only at the digits in the place directly to the right of the thousands place, that is, 10,000s place. Check to see if the digit in the 10,000s place is 5 or greater or less than 5. If the digit in the 10,000s place is 5 or more, add 1 to the thousands place. You may use the place value chart, number line, or by procedural calculation to round off a decimal number.